Mark van Bommel is a player who is tailor-made to marshal the midfield, Peter. He's an expert ball winner, and he's keen to stamp his authority very early in any game.
And a whole lot more than that, yeah? We've seen him contribute offensively and in no small measure very often.
And he's got a great range of passing, so whatever he wins back, he'll be spraying it left and right in a hurry. And don't forget, he does have a real howitzer of a strike too.
As England fans will well remember. Rudiger does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks one through. This is Aguero. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. One behind for a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Camavinga! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a few accusing looks coming his way. And it's Gavi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Mbappe. Now Van Bommel. Marcelo can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Trossard. That's good running with the ball. No way through. Modric. That ball looks a good one. Still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, no joy this time. And he's intervened well there. And here's the chance to counter. Modric. And this is Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Neymar stood his ground strongly, showing good feet. Decent chance! Gavi has another goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's lofted through here. Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's undercooked that.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that is well cleared. Camavinga. The message is clear, none shall pass. Driving through the middle. Trossard. It's a searching pass. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Trossard, looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. That's the end of the first 45. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 29.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be... They don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zabani calmly anticipates. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Havertz! And needless to say, that deserved better.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Trossard. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Trossard absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Trossard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. He's under a lot of pressure there. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this looks sharp. And smartly reclaimed. Havertz. Oh, they can break here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Zabani has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
He'll fancy himself from here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
15.
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
El dorsal 11. Alexis Sánchez. El dorsal 8.
Can he get on the end of this? Havertz gets into a good position.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. Havertz, just the keeper in his way. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Havertz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. He's onside, and he's found a way past. Modric. Fermin! There was plenty of power on that. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal, he has found the way through. He slings it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's straight offside. Rudiger. That has not gone well. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. The end of the game. Reflections.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Now it's Haaland. Trossard. Oh, such a clever touch. Goes for a shot! Oh, off the bar. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And he's forced to go back. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Dybala. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Simeone. And it's hoisted clear. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail.
Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Front-footed pressing going on here. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcola. Rice wins the duel this time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Mbappe! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Of
of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Tries one from range. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got away. Played into space. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. Kamavinga. And they can counter here. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Simeone. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. And we have our very first corner. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Milan are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gavi. He's in a great position here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Trossard. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Now it's Haaland. Oh, here's Haaland. Real chance! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive. Milan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Opts for safety. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Madrid have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Trossard. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
que coincida con
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Kane. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga. Van Dijk. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kane. Decent chance! Madrid have reclaimed it. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. Opts to play it back. Oh, that is a shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And the comeback is complete. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Van Dijk. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He reclaimed. He'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
El dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible... Just the keeper in his way. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Fermin really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Milán. El dorsal
Madrid
9
get their fourth corner.
reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Kane. Shapes to shoot! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
En el minuto 78.
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Now the ball in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Works it forward. Lopez. Dybala. Now that's well seen too. Valverde is onto it in a flash. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Fermin. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dybala. Barcola. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rice.
Habrá 6 minutos
Pass
de
is
descuento.
just off target. Dybala. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Lopez. Messi. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe gets on his... And we're done. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Kane claiming...